Police were on their way to the Hollingsworth home, but even 911 operator Valerie Nelson was confused as to what had actually happened inside the house. All they knew for certain was that someone had been shot. Within 3 minutes, Officer Keith Carson was on the scene.
At first, we thought it was domestic disturbance, and that it was the brother and the father that was fighting. If shots are fired or anything like that, we try to come up blacked out where they can't see us. It's for the officer's own protection. You can see someone was running across the front of the house.
There's a guy out front. In that car.
What's he saying about the car outside?
The guy's in the car out front, and he has a shotgun.
There's a guy outside in the car with a shotgun?
Yes.
312, we've been advised there's a subject in a car out front with a shotgun. Do you see him at this time?
Negative.
What kind of car is it? Do you know?
No.
Okay. All right.
My brother's in school, and it seems so easy.
I know, honey. You're doing a wonderful job.
312, complainant is a small child. She's unaware of what kind of vehicle he's in.
We'll try to get the little girl to run out the front door.
Police are near there, honey, okay?
My dad is covered with blood.
Yes, your brother's still inside the house, right?
Yes, he's...
What was that?
334, shots fired. Get some more help out here.
What was that?
That was my brother.
Doing what?
Don't fire again, buddy. Don't fire again, buddy.
Who's in the house?
My brother, he just did that to warn the guy.
What guy?
The guy that's outside.
Little girl? He's shooting. Listen to me.
Yes?
Is your brother shooting the gun again?
He just did it. I don't know why. He just accidentally shot it off.
Okay, he's going a little bit crazy right now. I need your help. The police are outside. Can you go to the door?
No.
Honey, the policeman is outside, okay? It's the good people outside. Tell Buddy to come to the phone.
Buddy, she wants you the phone, please. Here.
Okay.
Hello?
Buddy?
Yeah?
Where's the gun?
I did.
Where's the gun?
It's in the floor.
It's on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want you to stay with me on the phone, okay?
Shut the door.
No, don't lock the front door. I need you to open the door.
312, the brother that did the shooting is now on the phone with call take.
Tell him that we need to throw down his gun and come out the front door, and he will not be hurt.
Buddy?
Yes?
The policeman wants you to come to the front door.
But it's not a policeman.
It is a policeman. Trust me. I'm talking to him.
Car out front.
The car is down the street. They want to help you and your father, and they cannot get an ambulance in there until you go to the door because you had the gun. They're afraid of you right now. He's almost hysterical.
Can I talk? I'm scared. My daddy's bleeding. He's not talking.
He's bleeding. He needs help. Will you open the door?
Less than 13 minutes after the call began, the door was finally open.
Police officer, freeze! Put your hands up! Turn around!
Buddy eventually believed us, and he came out the front door. Still not knowing that he had just saved his father's life, we went through regular procedures as if he was a suspect and handcuffed him.
Is there anybody else in the house? My sister Laura.
Is the police...
I'm here. I'm on the telephone.
Come on out here, little girl.
Okay.
Is that the policeman, Laura?
Bye.
Bye.
Buddy was released almost immediately. Dale was taken to the hospital for treatment of knife wounds inflicted by the 18-year-old burglar. His accomplice was never found.
What a call, was basically my first reaction. If I had those calls every day, no, I could not do this time.
When all of this was over, I knew everybody was okay. My dad was in the hospital. I knew he was going to be all right. I felt kind of weird, and I had a million things running through my mind. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy and stuff because he's dead. If we didn't do what we did, I don't think we would really be here today as a family, or maybe not even be here at all.
She's the key to the whole success of this situation, staying on the phone, giving all that information. It could have meant Buddy's life. The officer outside could see him. Why he didn't shoot, I don't know. I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
Even 4 months later, that night is still not over for the Hollingsworth family. The scars on Dale's body are visible, and memories of the tragic events will not go away. The duplex stands empty now. Dale and his family never slept there again. They're trying to move on with their lives.
I literally didn't own anything of value that I would miss more than a half a minute if he took it all. I get upset about thinking about that, even now. You know, it's like I got all cut up and all that, but I'm thinking, geez, Benise, you know, I didn't want my kid to kill somebody.
I think for the rest of my life, I'll always remember the day that this happened. And I'm not sure. I guess I'll depend on the situation that's going on at the time, if I feel happy that we're alive or that I feel sad because it happened.
What are we going to do after we color your bangs? Can we do anything else to your hair here, you think?
During the week, Laura lives with her mother, Nancy Hollingsworth.
Laura would come home with a lot of information about 911. She knew certainly a lot more about it than I did, but we had discussed it to not protect her, maybe just to arm her, to be prepared for in case it would ever happen to her.
The week before that, my teacher had been talking to us about it, just briefly after and before lunch, about how important it was if you needed to use it, to use it.
And Laura realized that dialing 911 was easy, but trying to come up with the facts and stay there and watch it all and be brave and not hide in the closet, that was the hard part. I get these calls every day, 7 days a week. You just learn to not get emotionally involved at the time. But once I met them, it put a whole new aspect to the call. You realize how close they came to losing it all. I'm so glad we finally met.
The feeling that went through me at the time was, hey, I know this lady. You know, I've never met her. I've talked to her, but it's like, I know this lady.
I thought she would look like my mom and everything. She sounded like my mom because she told me what to do. She said everything's okay. My mom usually does that too.
You got a nice family. But what do you think?
If Buddy hadn't intervened, if Laura hadn't called 911, if the lady had not known how to do her job, I would be dead. And I feel my children would be too.
I say that at the end of this story was happy ending. We all lived happily ever after.
Arlington Emergency.